如今，中国汽车在海外越来越受到欢迎。2024年，吉利汽车海外销量超40万辆，银河E5海外销量也已破万。能获得如此亮眼的销量成绩，依靠的自然是银河E5的综合品质。以安全为例，刚刚公布的 Euro NCAP 和 NCAP 最新一批成绩中，吉利银河E5拿下双5星的安全评级，凭实力让中国车在世界舞台上闪耀。在上集中，我们就将这辆银河E5开上了北美街头。
It's in perfect balance and harmony with the suspension, which when you go around a corner, maybe a little bit fast, it keeps the car nice and level. It's a lovely, smooth ride.
让外国人惊讶于，在中国，1.5万美元就能买到这样一台大空间加高科技的电车。这一次，我们直接玩个更大的，邀请国际大神来中国体验辅助驾驶加现场拆车。从过往的油车3大件到如今中国新能源车领军的3电系统，这次我们看看每一个中国制造的细节是如何让国际大神深受震撼的。
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Richard. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm your co-host of
I'm
this
glad
program.
to meet you.
So, let me help you.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Richard, let's go.
So, Joe.
Yes.
This time in China.
Yes.
Let's get straight to the point. I will take you to the disassembly site.
Wonderful.
So we can study the materials and technology of this car together.
Great. I experienced this car on the roads in America and it left a lasting impression on me. Now I'm really excited to experience it here in Beijing, and I'm especially excited to experience the intelligent autonomous driving.
Yeah, that's good, man. I will navigate for you.
Great.
你好，银河。
副驾你好，
导航去长宁马拉松停车场。
下结果想去第几个？
第一个。
Wow, that's so clever. All right, let's go.
Let's go. So Joe, you've driven the Galaxy E5 in the States, the city, and the highways, but today I will show you his party trick, the assisted driving mode.
Awesome. I've heard that assisted driving technology on new energy vehicles in China is developing rapidly and widely adopted, so I'm excited to experience it. What features does this Geely Galaxy E5 have?
The Galaxy E5 features the ICC, the ACC, and LKA, and more. You can also push the button on the left side of the wheel.
Okay.
That's right. Now, the assisted driving mode activated.
Wow. So now, under normal conditions with the assisted driving mode activated, I don't need to modulate the brake or the accelerator. I just have to monitor the road environment and make sure everything around me is safe.
You know, Joe, this car's cruising control is very intelligent. You know, when somebody wants to cut in, and this car will politely give away. And if the driver moves on, and this car will go rolling again.
Yes, we've just seen that in action. We had a car cut in from the left, slightly aggressively, I would say, pretty close to us.
Yeah.
And the car took care of us. It throttled off the speed. It built up a nice gap between us and the car in front. And then when that car in front got up to speed, this car got back up to the speed that we prescribed, 100 kilometers per hour. And now look, we're driving, we're on our way again. Here, it's about to happen again. Get ready. That car's going to come in front of us.
That's right.
And you feel that this car, the E5, just takes a little bit of the speed out for us. And now that car begins to accelerate away.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's
you know,
great.
the brake of this car are
Yes.
very gentle.
It's very gentle.
Yeah, so it's giving me a good, comfortable ride.
I'm getting a good feeling from this car. I feel very safe. I feel very relaxed now that we've got this assisted driving feature operating.
That's right.
And it does everything very conscientiously.
You know, Joe, I think the distance adjustments with the front car is very good.
Yeah, right now we're following at what I would consider to be a very safe distance. But I have a question, Richard. What if I want this car, our car, to be a little bit further back?
Oh, you can hit the button on the left side of the wheel. You can see the arrow to the left and the arrow to the right. And you can hit it to adjust the distance with the front car.
Cool, let me try that now. Oh yeah, I can see on the screen in front of me the distance changes.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
Very clever, and another very cool safe feature
Yeah,
of
sure.
the Geely Galaxy E5. So we're in assisted driving mode right now, but I can see we're coming up to a corner. Can I ask you what's going to happen?
This car will stay in the center of the lane. It won't swerve or bother other drivers.
That's fantastic. Here we are now coming into the corner. The car is taking the corner really well. It's right in the middle of the lane. We've got cars on either side of us, but they're not bothered because we're right in the middle of the lane, driving very safely.
Exactly. This car is smoothly through this corner.
Smooth and efficient.
Yeah.
And there we are. Fantastic. I feel very confident when I'm in this car.
Same as me.
Yeah.
Wow. This is our disassembly site.
Oh, I cannot wait to start disassembling.
Me too. Let's check out how tough this Galaxy E5 really is. Its front bumper beam uses a double-layer roll form structure, which is pretty standard for sub-150k pure electric SUVs.
That's right. I'm also very concerned about vehicle safety. I think the energy absorption box design of this car is great. And look, the length is 205 millimeters. That provides extra cushioning and energy absorption in low-speed collisions.
That's right. So let's take a look at the rear anti-collision beam.
Is this rear anti-collision bar made of foam?
Of course not. This is a layer of cushioning foam added behind the steel anti-collision beam. And it further enhances the Galaxy E5 ability to withstand low-speed collisions. And if you look from the side, this cushioning structure extends the protective range of the entire anti-collision beam backward, better safeguarding the body structures like the tailgate.
This foam material provides additional cushioning without adding much weight.
Yeah.
It's a very clever design.
That's right. Hey Joe, check it out. From this angle, you can actually see the wheel arch soundproofing foam on both sides. This makes a big difference for car beam quietness. And get this, the Galaxy E5 uses the white cotton fiber insulation. From both an eco-friendly and cost standpoint, that's some solid material choice right there.
Absolutely. I just examined the door panels and see that they use a similar material here. As you said, this car truly excels at noise reduction and eco-friendliness.
Yeah. Joe, do you know how important the chassis flatness is for new energy vehicles?
Well, it's my understanding that the flatness of a chassis directly impacts the range of a new energy vehicle. And what I can see here is that on the Galaxy E5, we've got lots of strong panels protecting the chassis. That of course means that the floor is very flat, allowing the airflow to be very smooth under the car, which of course positively impacts the range. And most important, the battery structure does not protrude at all.
Exactly. And this car adopts the CTB battery integration technology, where the battery pack and chassis are integrated. The higher integration ensures the battery pack doesn't protrude, and this improves the chassis flatness while also reducing the risk of battery pack scraping.
I see, so the CTB technology also adds to overall safety.
Yeah, but we are just getting warmed up. It's time to crack this baby open.
Okay.
And now the cover is off, and this is the subframe. Do you see these 2 long bones and 3 crossbars? That's the ribcage right there.
It's a very strong and sturdy section. I have to imagine it positively affects the handling of the car.
Exactly. And there's a detail on the subframe you might have missed. You know, it's about the safety of the battery.
If it's about the safety of the battery, it must be this slightly protruding crossbeam.
You know your stuff, man. This crossbeam is the battery's bodyguard. It kicks rocks and puddles to the curb, so you can off-road like a boss.
It seems that the Galaxy E5 takes battery safety very seriously.
It's not just the subframe. The Galaxy E5's body structure design is also quite distinctive. It adopts an 8 horizontal and 2 vertical vehicle structure, which optimizes force distribution. And during a collision, this design helps disperse and redirect impact forces for multiple directions. Combined with technologies like the cloverleaf dissipation structure in the longitudinal beams, the collision forces get absorbed and dissipated layer by layer. And this is not only protects the battery more effectively, but also provides superior occupant safety.
The E5's front suspension is a McPherson independent setup, but what really surprised me, for a pure electric SUV, in the sub 150,000 yuan area of the market, is that the rear suspension is independent too. That means if we hit a bump with this wheel, we're far less likely to disturb that wheel over there. That hugely improves overall comfort and driving experience. No wonder I had such a good time driving the E5 in Los Angeles.
That's right. And also, its front suspension, steering knuckle, and rear suspension bearing seat are made of aluminum alloy, which is rare in this segment.
That's right. Less unsprung weight is going to dramatically improve not only comfort and performance, but it's also going to reduce weight and raise efficiency, which of course is critical for a new electric vehicle.
The suspension is soft, and here is the e-drive. So you know this tech well, Joe.
Well, yes, the electric drive system, which includes the electric motor, of course, the electric control unit, and the reducer, are really key components in new energy vehicles. But I've heard that the Galaxy E5 has an incredibly high level of integration.
Correct. In addition to the components you mentioned, Galaxy E5's electric drive system also integrates an onboard charger, a DC to DC converter, and high voltage power distribution unit, and other key components, totaling 11 critical integrated units. As you can see, its electric drive system is very compact, which aids in vehicle layout. Higher integration also reduces unnecessary wiring and housing, lowering weight while further improving system efficiency.
That higher level of integration definitely benefits not only performance but also efficiency, whilst allowing the E5 itself, a compact vehicle, to have a roomy and spacious cabin for its occupants. I was pleasantly surprised when I drove the car in Los Angeles and got to experience the power and performance that this rather small electric drive unit puts on display. It has all of the power you need, it has precision, and critically, when performing overtakes, you have all the power you need to get up to speed. The battery pack is an essential component of new energy vehicles, but can you tell me what are some of the standout design features of the E5?
You know, here's the cool part. With the CTB tag, the battery become parts of the car's skeleton with stiffer frame and sharper handling. And the higher integration of CTB technology also saves housing and many connectors, contributing to vehicle lightweighting and improving the battery pack energy density.
It's true that the CTB technology has a lot of benefits, but I'm most interested in the safety.
No problem. Let's first take a look at the surrounding protective structure. The battery compartment features a move-shaped design with two cross beams in the middle for reinforcement. And in the event of a side collision, this creates a dual force transmission passes to disperse the impact energy, better protecting the battery pack. As demonstrated in the pole-collision test shown in the video, this design results in minimal battery compartment intrusion. Also, the crossbeam at the rear of the subframe effectively guards against underbody scrapes that could damage the battery. From these measures, it's clear that the Galaxy E5 provides comprehensively protection for its battery pack. And moreover, the battery pack itself incorporates multiple safety-focused designs.
Right, I noticed these structures here. Are these the explosion-proof valves?
Not all lithium iron phosphate battery packs have this design.
I understand. I also did a bit of reading before this teardown, and I now understand that in the event of a thermal runaway, these valves allow heat and high-pressure gas to exclaim away from the battery, reducing the risk of an explosion.
You're good. The explosion-proof valve is almost the last line of defense after thermal runaway occurs. Moreover, the Galaxy E5's battery pack uses liquid cooling, which is more mature and stable compared to direct cooling requiring refrigerants. These aspects highlight the Galaxy E5's emphasis on safety.
That's amazing. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Alright, Joe, you have put the E5 through its paces, so hit me with the honest sauce.
Yes, like you said, we've put it through its paces, we've driven it, we've learned about it, and now we've pulled it apart. And I can say very honestly that I think the Galaxy E5 is an outstanding new energy vehicle. Its well-balanced driving experience left a deep impression on me, thanks to its rational chassis design as we saw when we took it apart, and also the advanced electric drive system. Additionally, the Galaxy E5 excels in safety with highlights in both the battery and anti-collision beams. Importantly, I think the Galaxy E5 balances power, handling, intelligence and safety in this segment. This experience has given me a new appreciation for Chinese new energy vehicles.
Yeah, drive more and chat more. That's how we roll with these sick Chinese EVs.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm very impressed. I loved driving it. I've loved even more taking it apart and learning about it. The quality is evident and it's at every stage of this car's production. And I truly think now that Chinese EVs are ready to take on the world.
Yeah, we are ready.